Okay. And the second one, scholarship are not for only smart people because scholarship are for people who toil and strive. So just to reminder, scholarship are not only for smart people. So if you want to achieve or to get the scholarship or and studying abroad, you have to toil and strive and really have an seriously have an effort to achieve it. Okay, so this is my favorite quote. This is also from Ahmad Fuadi. So it says that manjada wajada, whoever toils and strive shall succeed. So sometimes if I have a motivation loss, I just remember this quote and it can boost my motivation. So there are scholarships available in Indonesia, so you can study abroad using this scholarship. So the first is, maybe some of you knows what is LPDP. It is a Indonesian government, scholarship from Indonesian government. And there is also Dikti scholarship. This is a scholarship from Ministry of Education. And also there is the Mora scholarship. This is also scholarship from religious Ministry of Religious Affairs and etc. So by using this scholarship, you can use it to study abroad. And also there are also some scholarships from abroad. For example, there is a Fulbright that is provided by USA, United States government, and Erasmus Mundus from Europe. And also there are some government scholarship from your desired countries. So for example, in South Korea, there is a Korean government scholarship program, or KGSP. There is a scholarship from Korean government. Or in Japan, there is a Monbuka Gakuso or Max scholarship. And from Australia, there is a Australia Awards. In the UK, there is Chevening, and Netherlands, there is Stones and many other scholarships. So if you look for some scholarship from government, from your desired countries, there are a lot of government scholarships. And also, there are scholarships from desired universities. So sometimes in foreign universities, there they provide some scholarship from international students. So you have to find a lot of information from that university. Sometimes you just open the university website and look for if there is a scholarship available or not for international student. And the last one is a research scholarship from professor as our supervisor. I will tell you and explain it later because I use this scholarship for my master and my PhD. So if you would like to find some scholarship, the first thing you can go to Google, find using some keywords. Then you will have a lot of informations about scholarship. And also in the university website, so you have to open one by one in the university website. It should be there are a lot of scholarship available there. And after that, you can go through laboratory research group or professor website. So the first step is you go to university website and go to your desired major. And after that, you look for the some professor, and in those websites, usually they provide the professor website and the research group of that professor or their laboratory. And for master, you can also find in the findamasters.com or masters portal. And for PhD, You can find it in finalphd.com or your access and academic positions and etc. So this is just a few steps to find some scholarships. Maybe it will help you later on. So what is the required documents to apply the scholarship? So usually they will have an application form. So you should fill the application form. And also they will ask diploma and your transcripts from your last previous education. And then, of course, motivation letter or essay. Sometimes it is a personal essay, and also they ask why do you apply that program, and what are your plans after graduating, and what is your goals, of course. And this is really important. Why do you think you are the best fit for that program? And then curriculum vitae. This is for your academic background, your achievements, your contribution, maybe your volunteer experiences and etc. or working experiences. You can write in this your CV. And then it needs also English certificate, for example, like IELTS or TOEFL. And sometimes they need also recommendation letter, maybe at least 2 people, or maybe they also ask 3 people sometimes. And this is the last thing is a conditional. Sometimes they ask, sometimes they don't ask. It is a research proposal. So I would like to explain about my scholarship that I got for my master and my PhD. So it is a research scholarship, and what is it? Research scholarship, based on its name, this scholarship is provided by a professor as a future supervisor. So they will give us a living allowance monthly, and usually the tuition fee is already covered. And this research scholarship is research-based learning, so you will join and stay mostly in the lab. So, and there are usually have a working hours. For my previous experience, I have to stay in the lab for Monday to Friday, and my working hours at 8 to 5. So it's like working in company or industry. But if we have a class, yeah, just go out to class, and after you finish your class, you can come back to the lab again. So it's based on research-based learning. One of the advantages is you can boost your technical and research skills, of course, and it's really important if you want to be a researcher in the near future. And also you will have an opportunity to participate some conferences, seminars, workshops, both national or international, and it is covered by your supervisor and your university, of course. And also you will have a publication in journal or paper sometimes. And how to find a research scholarship? So the first thing is you have to find information. You can get your information from your senior, friends, alumni, groups, or communities, of course. Or you can find by yourself by open each university website. And after that, you can go through your desired major, and then in your desired major they usually have an information about what professor and what some supervisors that deal with those major. So you have to open each research group, laboratory, or professor website. And after that, you have to send your application to professor's email, or sometimes they ask to be specific portal. And then waiting for the replay. Sometimes they replay randomly. Sometimes it needs several days or it needs several weeks. But also sometimes they will replay you by several months later. So it's up to them. And if the professor interested in you, you will have us the interview session. Then if you got accept by the professor, you will ask by the professor to apply the university, and your professor will guide you, of course. So this is how to find a research scholarship for general. So I give you some of my pictures. This is when I'm in Korea, and you will have a lot of friends from different countries. I have friends from Spain, from Morocco, France, Italy, and also you will experience several seasons. Maybe you will see snowfall and fall season, and maybe you can also invite your family to have a holiday there. Yeah. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions.
Okay, thank you so much, Nida, for your explanation related to this topic about scholarships for studying abroad. I find it really interesting because I I I agree with your statement about the mindset because scholarships are for people who toil and strive. So that's why we invite you. We have you here because
Mhm.
we would like to learn from you because you are that person who toil and strive. Okay, I'm sure that there will be lots of questions in your head now about this topic. So we will start our question and answer session. So if you want to, and if you want to give your question, please raise your hand. Or if you're shy, you can type your questions and we will read it for you. But for a speaking academy class, you cannot be shy because you have to speak. Okay, we will start from, I've already did some hands, from Mr. Dika and
Uh,
Irham. Okay.
okay, good evening, everyone.
Good
So,
evening.
I want to ask to Miss Nida, especially for your doctor degree, why did you choose Canada, especially in Quebec? Because it's basically French-based state.
Yeah,
Why?
French
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah. Why did not you choose US? Because because the environment is more English friendly than Canada.
Okay. Okay, so for my PhD degree, so actually I apply some scholarships and I have emailed several professors, but I found in this university, I mean my university currently and my professor, they have one of research topic that I'm really interested in. And also in my current research, actually my first professor is from Canada and my second professor is from United States. So it's like collaboration research. So maybe in the next year I will go to United States to conduct some research there, because I found that this the research topic is really interesting. So that's why I applied to this.
Okay. So you apply the Canadian one due to your recommendations from your professor, right?
No, I mean, my current research is I found that my current research topic is really interesting, so that's why I apply to that professor, to that university. Because for Ph.D. you have to find what research topic that you really fit. Because Ph.D. takes 4 years or 5 years, so you have to find a research topic that you really like and you enjoy to do it.
Okay, maybe it also can be our concern about how do we choose
Yes.
how do we choose the university. uh, According to you it was from research, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because
From research, yeah, you are the most interested the the Canadian
yeah,
one,
yeah,
so you did apply it.
yeah, that's right.
Okay. Thank you very much for your answer, Miss Nida.
Okay.
Good luck for your next plan.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kadika. Hope that answers your
Yes,
question.
you're welcome.
Now, now it's the opportunity for Irham. You can ask
Okay.
the question now. Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Irham from Flores.
Hi. Oh,
Hi.
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 Nice to meet you here.
Nice to
Nice to meet you too all. I have a question, Kanida. Is possible if we is possible we can get a scholarship if our IELTS score is under the university requirements. For example, the university requirements for IELTS is seven, but we have six for IELTS score.
Okay. Okay. My answer is if your IELTS score is less than university requirements, I think it's impossible because the first step is actually it's for administration for university. So if your IELTS score is less than the requirements, it will not I mean it will be impossible. So you have to you have to get 7 maybe to answer
Uh,
the
all right,
requirement.
maybe do you know there is another way like contact the professor or
Yeah, even though you get the professor, maybe sometimes we get the professor first. Yeah, the first step is maybe you have contacted the professor and the professor is agreed to you and you will be he will be hire you to be their students, but you will not, how to say, but you will not pass the university administration and it will be impossible if even though the professor is hiring you, because the professor will ask you to answer the requirement from university first. So maybe for example the university will ask maybe 7, so you have to have the IELTS score 7 first to apply it, even though you have the professor first. Okay, because
okay,
also I have an experience on that and my friends also, because my friends the university asks IELTS 6.5, but my friend's IELTS score is 6. So, and the professor cannot do anything. So you have to get the IELTS score 6.5 first, then you can continue your application. Is it clear?
yes, yeah, already clear. Thank you for the
Mm-mm.
answer, Kanida.
But in non-English speaking country like Korea, Taiwan, or Japan, it needs sometimes IELTS 6.0. Some university just as 6.0 in some universities in Korea, Japan, or Taiwan, or any countries with non-speak English speaking.
Thank you. Maybe I will to try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that clear, Kak Irham?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
Thanks so much for your participation. Okay, I I have right my list of questioners. I see Nada Salsabila. You raise your hand, but you lower it again. Do you wanna ask?
Yeah, because my question is already asked, so I lower my hand.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Nada. Next we have Kak Yeni.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, hi everyone, and hi Nida.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, currently I work for about 5 years in the finance industry,
Okay.
and now I want to continue my master degree, especially in my area of expertise. Since you said in your presentation that you got a recommendation from a professor to get a scholarships, is there any chance for people like me? I mean, who already work in an industry to get a recommendation from a professor, or should I make a paper first to get the contact for from the professor? Thank you.
For recommendation later, actually it's not only from professor. You can ask your maybe your manager, your
No, I
your
mean
manager in work.
no, I mean you said that you got the scholarship that, from the professor in the Canada, that you said your PhD scholarships.
Yes, because
Yes.
I apply research-based learning.
Yeah, I mean, is there any possibility if people like me that already work, I mean, I'm not take any master degree before, and then I just want to continue right now to have a master degree, and then is there any possibility for me to get a contact from a professor to get a scholarship from after graduate I work and not have a college after graduate. I mean like that.
Yeah, I think your working experience will be an interesting experiences for you and for professor, because it's some it could be your advantages because you have some experiences, and for my experience also you can directly apply the research scholarship even though you are working after graduating from university. It's okay, it's fine.
So should I have a paper or a publication first before I apply some scholarships, some research scholarships?
No, it's not mandatory, but if you have, it will be good point. But if it's not mandatory, because for undergraduate, for bachelor, paper is publication paper is not really, not everyone in the undergraduate degree have a publication paper, so
Yes.
it's not mandatory. So if you don't have it, it's okay, because they will they will see your experience, and maybe your interest research topic. They just see that.
Okay, maybe one more question. I mean, do you
Yes.
have any suggestion for research scholarships for, especially for my area of expertise in the finance industry?
Finance industry. Sometimes
Yes.
for research scholarship for master, there are a
Yes.
lot of scholarship available in South Korea,
Yeah.
because in Korea there are a lot of laboratories and a lot of research groups. So one of way to apply some research scholarship is South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, as my experiences, because research scholarship in sometimes in Europe or United States is it's a really rare.
Okay.
Not many, but in South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, there are a lot of scholarships available. I mean, research scholarship there. Yeah, you can
Okay.
find it.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Yeah, my tips is you can open each university and go
Oh
through.
yeah, I know the website, right?
Yeah, go through your major and find some professor and email them, even though they don't
Okay.
have any open recruitment. Just email them. I will just say I'm interested in your research topic, and I will be your student. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Any possibility to working with you? Yeah, just email them.
Oh,
Just
okay.
apply and email them.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, that's enough for me.
Okay.
Putri, you're still muted, Putri.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, Kayani. Hope that answers your question. We still have 6 more questioners. I think because of the limited time, we have to limit your question to. For each participant, please just give one question. So make sure you give a really, really important question that you want to ask. Now we have Kaniki.
Hello, Kanida.
Hello.
My name is Nikki. Thank you for sharing your experience and knowledge. I want to ask that I heard the most important thing in motivation letter is the opening part. It should be engaging the assessor so they will read further of our motivation letter. Do you have some tricks how we write or create a good and engaging motivation letter? Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, from my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
From my opinion, the way you are writing your motivation letter is about. I mean, motivation letter is about your story. So how to you explain it clearly with the limited words and limited page. But for maybe for introduction, I mean the first part of your motivation letter, I don't have any tips or trick, but what I can suggest is you have to write your motivation letter like what is it? So how to write your motivation letter? It should be engage the how to
Assessor.
answer it. Okay, it's about actually motivation letter is about your story. So how you write the motivation letter and what is the interesting topic, the special issue that you give up that you give in your motivation letter. So yeah.
So we should point our specialty and
Yeah.
our interest in that topic, yeah.
Yeah, your specialty, interest, and your professional goals for sure, and write as clear as possible.
Okay, got
Don't
it.
write the ambiguous things. Don't write anything that not really interesting.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Next we have Ayu. Ayu. I think she's not there. We move to Sistia.
Yeah. Is that me?
Ayu, are you there?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Ayu first. After that, Sistia.
Okay. Kanida, it's very interesting because I like to apply for research.
Okay.
But I'm just I have doubt because I I know my interest in one topics, but I don't know how to do it. You know, how to prepare the research itself. I mean, I don't know how the methodology or something or how to make a proposal. Can you share your story about it?
Okay. Actually, for master, sometimes they don't ask the research proposal. So, but if you have a research uh, research topic interest and you find some supervisor that you are interested in, just apply it. So if you don't have any idea how is the methodology to do that, how is the way to do that, it's not important currently, because if you are, I mean, if you go to your in master degree and you work with your supervisor, they will guide you automatically.
Oh,
So
so
for now, it's enough you have a research topic interest, and maybe you have some experience in your previous education by maybe you have some laboratory in your previous education. It's enough for your experiences, and then you can directly apply. So you don't need to know the methodology to do that. It's not important, because when are you studying later, they will guide you.
okay, and did you
Okay,
really
sorry, I
contact
have to
the
interrupt.
professor randomly?
Yep. Sorry.
Okay.
So did you just contact your professor randomly? So you browse in on the internet and you find the topic and you know this professor is working at that topic. So you just contact him.
Okay, the first thing is I know my research topic interest, and then I found several universities, and I opened to their majors web. I mean, their department expertise, and I found some supervisors that really fit with me. So, and I applied to those professor. So not all supervisors.
Hello,
Anita, are you there?
But some professors apply to those.
Anida, are you there?
I think my connection is unstable.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Have
Okay,
you got
thank
my
you,
answer?
Nida.
Have you got your answer, Kaayu?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Now we move to Tistia.
All right. Hi, Kanida.
Hello.
All right. If you don't mind, could you please give any tips for us, the way how we convince ourselves to choose a university from a lot of our list of future universities? I mean, we are aware that there is no such a bad university, isn't it? So I think that's one of the most obstacles that scholarship hunters face when they want to apply for a scholarship. Thank you.
So the question is how to choose the best university for you. Is it right?
Yes, because we have a lot of list of our future universities, right?
Okay, maybe my tips is you can find based on their world rankings, because sometimes several universities that have high ranking class, they are good in several education and in your expertise. And then beside that, what else? Or maybe you choose the university based on the country that really will fit you later. For example, in South Korea is really good with their technologies, their research. So you find several universities there, like that, for example.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I think that's gonna be the last question. So we're truly sorry for Petrus, Hadi Saputra, Alaisa, Arif Nugraha, and Eko. We're so sorry. Your questions might not be answered right now. Maybe you can contact our conductor on her
Yep.
Instagram later. Can they do it, Kanida?
Yeah. Just
Oh,
send me message in my email or in Instagram. I
yeah.
will answer.
Okay. We're truly sorry because we have limited time. And yeah, that's the end of the question and answer session. Now, we want to thank Kanida for answering all of those amazing questions, and I really admire the participants' energy and curiosity, and that's what Bridgeners are. So I hope you really understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Mr. Trah, are you there? Okay, so here we are. As always, at the end of the class, we always share this announcement. So, hi, Britzoners.
Hi.
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 Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. So
Hello.
we have Britzone has values. So we have several values such as young empowerment, community, it's free, it's education, and English, volunteering, and open platform for everyone. We have several classes, such as Tuesday class of Speaking Academy. So we start at 6:30 to 8 p.m. But right now in this virtual class, we start at 7 to 8 p.m. We focus on public speaking, debate, speech, interview, and etc. We also have Wednesday class of English Betterment series. It's tomorrow. Make sure you register yourself fast and grab your seat. But no worries if you don't have the opportunity to register right on time. You still can, follow the class because we have live streaming. Next, we also have Saturday Fun Day class. So we start at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So for those who work on weekday, you can join our class on weekend, on Saturday class. We bring various topics in a fun way. We also have several social medias. If you are on Instagram, you can follow Britzone ID so you won't miss any classes announcement. And we also on Facebook, it's Britzone. You can add us, and we're also active on Twitter. It's Britzone ID. You can also check out our YouTube channel because we also share um, several learning English online on our YouTube channel, and you can check out our website. It's britzone.id. As you know, that Britzone as a non-profit organization, so we need to raise funds to keep this organization going so that you will always be able to join our class. So we have Busy Merch and Busy Mart. Yes, in Busy Merch, in Britzone merchandise, you can buy several cool clothes for you to be able to wear it at home. Maybe you want to work out with this class, with this shirt, with this t-shirt. You can order it on Instagram. It's at Britzone Merch. And there are also tote bag and notebook. So it will, make it's the perfect toolkit for you to join the class. And we're so sorry because BusyMart is inactive right now. So Britzone is also supported by Atmago application. It's a social network application in Indonesia that helps people to share neighborhood issues with its campaign, Warga Bantu Warga. So make sure you download Atmago because it's really helpful, or you want to write a story on Atmago, it's really inspiring for you. All right. Okay. Now we come to the end of the class. It's Britzone tradition. We usually welcoming new members, but on this virtual class, we're so sorry for those who are new to Britzone. we want to say welcome, and I hope you will always come to our class.
Yes. You can introduce yourself in the group after this.
Oh yeah, you can introduce yourself in the group, in WhatsApp group.
Yes, sure.
Okay, yeah, and we will take a photo together.
So please enable your video so we can see your face.
Yes, we want to see your bright face.
Okay, everyone. You can also unmute. You can also unmute your speaker so we can hear your
Everyone.
voice. Hello, guys. Just post whatever it is. I don't know whether you're in the first or second page. Just smile as wide as possible. 1, 2,
Just keep smiling.
3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Second slide. I don't know who are in the second slide, but just smile, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Rizky Eko Mulyawan, you nailed it. Okay, back to you, Putri.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining our class. I hope you will always join our class. If there is some complaints, you can, chat us directly to the PIC, to the Speaking Academy team. And last, I want to close this session with, oh, sorry, Mr. Tra.
Kanida, will you share your PowerPoint?
Yep.
Okay, please kindly share it to me so I can share to the other participants.
I will send you the material.
Okay, so don't you leave the WhatsApp group as soon as possible. We will give you the PowerPoint presentation. Okay,
thank you.
Okay, to end this class, I would like to mention again about the our conductor's favorite quote. It's whoever toils or strives shall succeed. So good luck on your scholarship. I hope you will get scholarships. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanida.
Thank you, Miss Nida.
Thank you, Kanida.
Chat, just go to KFC Ratu Plaza.
No, come on. Thank you, guys. Okay. I see.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you, Wahyu. See you in the next class.
Thank you, Kak Wahyu.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Nida,
you.
if you want to still be here, it's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hope you can get benefit. Yeah, Kak Fani.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Lucu.
There's Fanny, where's your face?